programme. UK and European negotiators are meeting later today for yet another round of Brexit trade talks. The two sides have to reach a deal by the end of October for it to be ratified by the end of the year, when Britain's withdrawal from the European single market comes into effect. For companies that do cross-channel business, the looming deadline and current lack of clarity is leaving them in the dark. Luke Hanrahan sent this report from the port of Felixstowe.
The Brexit transition ends in just a few months. For importers and exporters, the EU and the UK, the outbreak of COVID-19 has derailed negotiations and thrown a spanner in the works of preparations.
Customs checks and systems. Clearly, it's going to be a huge challenge doing everything that we need to do in order to fully leave the EU at the end of the year. We know broadly the things that need to be done, but there's an awful lot of detail that still needs to be resolved.
A headache for the industry and the individuals like Dan van der Knapp, who operate within it.
Okay, now let's get started.
Travelling from the Netherlands to Britain every day to deliver flowers, a perishable product that relies on swift travel.
Quite worried, but also there's nothing sure, there's nothing 100%, so that makes me worried as well, because no one knows what's coming.
The big picture is that for many logistics companies, those responsible for organising the movement of large quantities of goods, the desire is to see an extension to the transition period.
For 4 years, UK freight and logistics companies have been concerned about Brexit. Coronavirus has now added an extra layer of concern for the companies that rely on there being the smooth movement of goods between Europe and the UK.
We still don't know about things like this, so how are we meant to tell people?
Here in the office of this solutions provider, they're discovering European hauliers are reticent to commit to contracts post-December the 31st. A logistics company constrained by a lack of certainty caused by Brexit, compounded by coronavirus.
My fear at the moment is hauliers. If they don't want to come here, we've got a serious problem. My biggest fear now is that the whole system is going to collapse at the end of the year. That nothing's ready, the IT systems are not ready, the customs aren't ready due to COVID.
The question is, will the UK and Europe be ready for Brexit by the end of the year? Luke Hanrahan, Euronews, Felixstowe.